Good evening. I'd like to welcome you to our fourth grade program. I think you will be glad you came. Our fourth graders have worked really hard and they're so excited about seeing you. We have 219 fourth graders in this class and they represent 9 classes. And I'd like to begin by introducing the teachers. That will help you to spot the child that you're here especially to see. And once we do that, if you're not seated in a place where you can see that child, feel free to get up and move.
She's right to the left.
Beginning on the left side, Tasha Bird's class, and Cynthia Newman is the teacher filling that lead. Jana Hutchison, Kelly Bowling, Stephanie Scales' class and Lisa Atkinson is filling her lead. Brian Green, Terry Goins, Eileen Nunley, Marie Golden, Carolyn Daniel. Your fourth graders are in good hands each day with these teachers. They have been instrumental in getting the students ready for tonight's performance. Thank you, teachers, for your hard work. You may move to a seat and enjoy the program. Last minute instructions. Our music teacher at McBride, Miss Judy Gray, has made this fourth grade program a tradition. She devotes many hours to planning all the details as well as working with the students during their... Leading the pledge are fourth graders who have family members on active duty. Would those students come forward? Following the pledge, please remain standing for the national anthem.
Color guard, advance. Scouts, can you come to the front, please? Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
all of America. Its towering mountains, green valleys, wide prairies, and more. After this moving experience, she wrote the poem, America the Beautiful. Samuel Ward composed the lovely melody so befitting the words, America the Beautiful. The next arrangement combines several famous songs from America's history. Battle Hymn of the Republic has been performed for over 100 years. Yankee Doodle, written before the Revolutionary War, is still a favorite of singers of all ages. Two American composers of the 20th century, folk singer Woody Guthrie and Irving Berlin, penned the popular melodies of This Land Is Your Land and God Bless America. Enjoy our patriotic medley.
here. Woo. Our next song is Love Can Build a Bridge. It is new on our program tonight because the performance is dedicated to very special members of McBride faculty. I'd like for Judy Freeze and Eileen Nunley to come forward, please. Join me on stage. Ms. Freeze and Ms. Nunley. Okay, come out here. Okay. out here. Okay. Y'all aren't shy. Y'all are in charge of all kinds of people. Come on, Ms. Freeze. Thank you. Okay. All right. I began working with Ms. Freeze in 1988 when she joined the middle school faculty where I taught at one middle school chorus and music classes. 8 years ago, she united the faculties of 2 entirely different elementary schools and literally built a bridge for learning through McBride Elementary School. One day I was in her office and she said, "How's the program coming? How are the children singing? Are you going to sing anything different?" I said, "Yes, we're going to do Love Can Build a Bridge. We're kind of struggling, but it's going to get there." And she said, "Oh, wonderful. That's one of my favorites." And I said, "Yes, I did it." Okay. So, Ms. Freeze, for your support of music in our school, we would like to say thank you and we wish you every happiness in your retirement. I'm sure everyone would agree with me that it's a blessing to work with people who are kind and thoughtful, appreciative and generous. Those people often volunteer to help and follow through, going the extra mile. Eileen Nunley is one of these people. Mrs. Nunley and I started working together when she joined the faculty of Highland Park Elementary. This is our 11th, 13th? Those are the 2 years, okay. 4th grade program together. No, we did not sing the same songs every year. No, just on our time. Mrs. Nunley, please accept this small token of personal thanks for all of the bridges of love that you have helped build supporting our music program. Happy retirement.
Walk across the
Nunley when I say that touched me very much. Every time I hear that song for the rest of my life, I'll think about this night. During the past year, many of our local servicemen have returned from active duty. We would like to recognize you at this time. Please stand if you have recently returned from serving our country or if a member of your family is currently serving on active duty. Do we have anyone who... With respect for our country's faith and tradition, Very fitting conclusion, very moving tribute to our country. Boys and girls, you did that so beautifully. And then we'll be dismissed. This is such a wonderful facility for us to get to come here and to perform. The high school staff just opens their doors to us. I tell them they're being invaded when we come over to rehearse, but it's close enough that we can walk down and have our rehearsal. And Mr. Noah is so gracious. Mr. Stigall is up in the booth. He takes care of all the sound and the lighting, and he does that every year. I don't have to worry about if everything's ready. It always is. We really appreciate that. Long Lewis Ford graciously allows us to use this gigantic flag to just make our heart flutter when we see it at the end of our program. Our fourth grade teachers have to just put everything aside and let this be priority as we get ready, and I appreciate them and their willingness to do that. Parents, if you're a parent of one of these students, I know you are so proud tonight, and we thank you for your support. Some of our parents work to color in the tips of the flashlights. Those don't come that way, and they worked so hard to get all of that ready. It really added a lot, so I thank you. And I want to express my appreciation to Judy Gray for planning the program. This is beyond the call of duty to do something to this extent, and she does it beautifully, and I appreciate that. You're the stars tonight, and you did an outstanding job. Why don't you take a bow? We'll let the boys and girls come off to the sides. They will not come down the steps, but they'll come around the ramp on the sides. We want to be sure that none of them come off the